Heavily armed Houthi rebels remained outside the Yemen president's house and the presidential palace, despite an agreement the night before to withdraw. A rebel in Sana'a said they were there to prevent violence.
We
are here to provide security and stability and to protect freedom and services of all people.
President Abd Rabbo Mansur Hadi tendered his resignation Thursday, shortly after a similar move by Prime Minister Khaled Baha, who said his government did not want to be dragged into an unconstructive political maze. The United Nations envoy in Sana'a called on all sides to honor their agreements, which call for power sharing and an end to violence.
I want to assert again that the crisis cannot be resolved but by way of what you agreed upon through the outcomes of the NDC and the Peace and National Partnership Agreement. I call you all to have wisdom and national spirit, give priority to the national interests of Yemen, and use dialogue and political action to resolve any political disagreement, away from violence, extortion, and procrastination.
The United States called for dialogue and a peaceful transition in Yemen. President Hadi has been Washington's ally in targeting al-Qaeda-linked groups in Yemen. Houthis also have been fighting al-Qaeda, but it is not clear if they would cooperate with the United States. Washington analyst David Schenker told Al Hura television that the Shiite faction is armed and supported by Iran.
And it's unclear now that the United States, the Obama administration in particular, is working so much with Iran, whether it be against ISIS in Iraq, deconflicting with Iran about Syria policy, whether there can be a modus vivendi on Yemen.
Watching the situation from Cairo, an Egyptian political activist said events in Yemen affect the whole region.
So with Iran in the east, Houthis in the south, this is not a comfortable situation for Saudi Arabia, and of course affecting Saudi Arabia affects the whole region, affects the Gulf area, affects Emirates, and in turn affects Egypt as well.
The Egyptian activist said it is essential to open talks with Iran because in his opinion Tehran and not the Houthis is a key player in Yemen. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.